Hey, how you doing? It's Ken, Laundromat How To. Outside on a beautifully hot summer day in the deep south. It's supposed to cruise up around 94, 95 today. There's a bit of a breeze, so it doesn't feel as hot as that, but it's still hot out here. Problem I've been having in the laundry is we upgraded the air conditioner a few years ago, and the old furnace was an old propane one that just didn't move enough air through. So last year over the winter, we got rid of the old propane one and we put it in a natural gas that, you know, it's designed for the ductwork that they put in when they put the air conditioner in. So now we're moving a lot more air, and we're keeping the store cooler. Our response time is faster, but we just can't, now that we're pumping so much air through, our air conditioner is not keeping up. So it's kind of a vicious cycle, and it'd be really awesome if we could find some air conditioning guys who could size the system and landlords who pay for the right system. But whatever, I had to put the furnace in myself, and we're in better shape overall. But just want to go through some of what I've run into here, taking a few temperature readings. It's kicked out on us a couple of times in the last couple of days. So we checked the filters, checked the unit, everything else looks good. So I'll just show you sort of where we're at. What I've done right now is I just got a temperature probe on there. I want to head off my grill to make it more useful laundromat, check the dryer temperature. We got that temperature sensor over the top of the pan. And what you can see on here is where the air coming out of there is about 150 degrees. So we're headed towards well done on our beef meal. And but you know, obviously that's pushing it hard. So what I'm working on is, I've cooled this before quickly, is just put a mist from my garden hose on it because the water transfers the heat off a lot faster. So I tried to get a mister, they're pretty hard to come by right now, so I got a soaker hose. I wrapped it around through the grill. What I'm gonna do is just try and get it, you know, put a mist of water on it and see if that's gonna make a difference. Alright, so it's not pretty. You can see what we got there. We're in our Superflex hose out there. Right now we got a lot of water spraying around, so that's something we have to work on. And it's not really misting out like I need to. So kind of see what we got to do there. But if we go over the temperature sensor, you can see on here we've dropped down to 135. That over here, bring the shade. We're down 134 right now, so it's making a difference. It's getting that knocked down. We're going to check the inside temperature. We did have, I believe it was about 67 coming out of the inside vent. So I'm going to go inside and just see where we're at on that one. There we have it. It's not pretty. I need to do a bit of work. I may still look for a mister, see if that'll work a little better. This is putting out a lot of water. It's, I mean, not a ton compared to what we're using here, but it's not all being used efficiently. We can see on our beef sensor here is we're cruising somewhere around 128 coming out of there now, so we've dropped a little over 20 degrees off of that. And that's got the temperature in the store coming out was still showing about 67. So I gave that a bit of time to take the load off the system, but we're definitely in better shape here. It was at a point you could not put your hand over there. It was 150 degrees coming out, so now it's, you know, still hot, but a lot more reasonable. A few things to fine tune and change around a little bit. So I can't put a permanent tubing out here, but something a little more permanent, and put a temperature sensor out here inside, so it gets to a certain point it'll just turn it on for a little bit. So maybe not the best way, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do until we can figure out just how we can get through the hot spell. So it's Ken from Laundromat How To. Talk to you later on.